Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of The Strength of Thousands Adventure Path here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. As you can
Someone
see, we
please
are
tell me Cacio's in frame.
Cacio's in frame. We are drowning cats this evening. We have so many cool cats here. We have Teddy. We have Caccio.
Hello.
We have so many cool
My
cats.
invisible cat.
Um, that's just your no.
It's a displacer beast.
What were you going to say?
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to
I
know.
was going to make a furry
Stop
joke.
biting me, please.
No.
Well, I think you've started hitting the sand at the bottom of that well.
Yeah, but it'll always be a good time. But cat. But before we get started, announcements. So, other shows on the channel. Tomorrow night, Sprout stream. Myself, maybe Matt, maybe Data. I don't know who shows up for that one yet. We find out basically when I go about half an hour before I go live. And we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, the award-winning MMO, now a free trial all the way up to Stormblood. Matt's playing it. Matt, how are you liking it so far? What level is your bard?
43?
Nice.
I have been doing what you guys told me, and unless it's a blue question or exclamation mark, I've been ignoring lots of quests. So the quests I can do are few and far between at this point, so my leveling process has slowed down a little bit.
No, but you do get a pretty good chunk of XP from the MSQ. But
Yes. And for the daily dungeon duty, which has been very helpful.
Yes.
then on Wednesday, Wild Ambition. Then on Thursday, we're off because I GM a real life game now. That's Amusing Games. You can go and play in that one, but it's sold out. So unless you've already signed up,
Is it?
yeah, I thought so.
There were 3 available this morning.
Oh, it's not sold out. That's a rarity.
I mean, there should be 2 now because I bought one.
Yeah, wait. I guess it is Comic-Con Eve. No, Comic-Con. Oh.
It is.
It is okay.
I
So
know,
we're
because
down
I
in
took that-
Emily.
I know because I took Friday off.
Yes, Matt is really quiet. Matt shouldn't be quiet.
Oh, hold on. Let me make sure it's the right mic. Oh no, it is. It is.
Oh, strange.
My upstairs neighbor's dog is having the most uproarious soons right now.
Yeah, you're good. Then, yeah, it is to seek the heart of calamity this week. I didn't change things. That's strange. The Pathfinder Society discovered a rune-encrusted dagger in the vaults of a somehow connected to an ancient weapon buried in the remote deserts of Thuva. The weapon's precise location is unknown, so the Society dispatches a team of agents to explore the desert, using the dagger to guide the way. Unfortunately, the dagger is one of a matched pair, and the Society's enemies have the twin. Can the agents reach the weapon before their enemies do? What other surprises lie in wait? Surprises.
They gotta be quick.
They do. It's going to be an
They
interesting.
won't get it.
It's going to
Carl's
be.
gonna bite people.
It's Garl's
As
going to
she
bite
does.
people. It's going to be a very interesting scenario. Then on Friday, we have the Astral Calling. We are going to be stepping away from the party this week.
What?
Yes, we're going to be stepping away from the party this week to see some other characters in the universe and what they're getting up to at this moment. My friends will be surprised by it on Friday.
Oh no! I just thought
then-
of something. What if we're bringing back the person that I played when Darius wasn't around that you guys all hated?
Then, the week after that, the Astral Calling will be off for a week because it won't be the Astral Calling. We'll be streaming, but I'm throwing Sarah into the GM seat
Yeah.
The spoops.
for the spoops.
The spoops.
Spooky time.
The one who writes the spoops is me.
Yes,
The Red Mansion Curse.
Ooh.
that'll be fun.
Evocative.
Saturday, Tabletop Bros. Will, Matt, Chad, maybe Calf doing something? We'll figure that out this week.
Maybe
Sun-
something on Tabletop Simulator.
Maybe something on Tabletop Simulator. Maybe a legacy game called Charterstone. Who knows? Then on Sunday, Cozy Co-op. It will just be me and Sarah this week, as Emily will be in the Comic-Con mode. It will just be me this week, as Emily and Sarah are both busy. So Cozy Co-op will become a Sprout stream, and I'm just going to probably play through more Stormblood.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've got a
Are-
cat show this weekend in
You're good.
Auburn.
Yeah, you do.
Life happens.
You're good.
Constantly.
It
And I'll probably be on the road for most of Sunday night.
No, that's valid.
Mm.
Well,
Drive
drive safe, Jinx. Then, of course, on Monday nights, the Strength of Thousands AP, the show you're watching right now. And why are you watching this show? Well, I think it's because of the awesome people we have on this channel. Starting off with Most Awesome tonight, because they're making it so I don't have to GM every show on this channel. Matt!
Buongiorno. Hello, everyone. Yes, I am Matt, or Urbanoff at various places on the internet, and I am here to run this wonderful group of people through an adventure that I'm going to be apologizing a lot for tonight.
Oh no.
I didn't write the AP. I'm sorry.
What did they do to my girl?
Nothing
And Karoo, what did they do?
No. We may not even get to that tonight.
And Karoo has been totally turned into, like, some sort of, like, plant.
What did they do to you, Karoo?
We'll get to that. But before we get to that, we have to get to introductions. And starting with the most distraught person in the chat right now, we have McKenna. Please
I am
introduce
McKenna Ray
yourself.
Tynan. I'm McKenna Ray on all the platforms. I'm playing Avi, the Nectar Witch, and a familiar Agate, and I'm very scared.
I am going to say, the question I have for you tonight, the spooky question. If you had to be trapped in the midst of a unspecific monster outbreak on either a fancy bullet train, a cruise ship, or a luxury passenger blimp, which one would you prefer?
Cruise ship and the outbreak, it better be mermaids.
This is...
Better be scary mermaids. That's what I want.
Oh no, don't eat me.
As they,
Oh no!
as they
I
try,
do. You're up for a good time.
it's like a mermaid apocalypse, or if the mermaids, like, I don't know, spill water on you, you turn into a mermaid too.
Oh
There'll
no,
just be
how
so many
terrible.
Arnars! Arnar! Arnar!
Arnar!
Actually, I can't find a lot of water-based horror fun anymore since watching
Arnar.
The Waters of Mars with Doctor Who, which still terrifies me to this day.
I'm
Ugh.
sure I saw that episode. Which one? I don't remember like water-based horror with Doctor Who.
It is the water zombies, where they just gush water all over you and you get turned that way.
Ooh.
And your
Yeah,
skin starts to
that.
crack and you get milky eyes, and a single drop is enough. It's a
Ugh.
terrifying on a hypothetical thing. Especially since
It
they are
is.
trying to get off the planet too. They're trying to get to Earth where all that water is.
Mhm.
I think we could actually do more underwater-based horror.
Well, they weren't even
necessarily
underwater.
water-based, not necessarily water-based horror, but underwater-based
Gotta
horror.
have
I think
this.
one of like the gnarliest jump scares I've ever had in my youth, the one that still sticks in my brain vividly, is the one from Jaws where they are exploring the wreck and that one dead guy just goes boom, and he's all bloated and gross. It's nasty.
Sunken ships are great for horror-based stuff.
It's an
Mhm.
untapped. I feel like it's an untapped setting
I-
for the genre that
I
doesn't get
don't
explored
know.
often enough.
Off topic, but there is an actual found footage movie about divers going into a house that has been basically part of a town that has been submerged in a giant ass lake. It is I mean, there are some definite, like, this is stupid. I don't know why they put this in there, but the scares of it.
So the night that we got our diving licenses, the night we finished getting our diver certification, our teacher, who was a high school teacher, because we were all staying out in the woods to do our diver certification, played this movie for a group of high schoolers. And it was
Right.
terrifying.
All right, we're gonna move on to Will's introduction though. Now I think you're all just gonna pick the cruise ship.
No.
All right.
I'm glad I made the cruise ship sound so appealing.
Will, please introduce yourself, your character, and what your preferred monster outbreak location would be.
What were the choices again, Matt?
a luxury passenger blimp,
No.
a fancy bullet train,
Mm.
or a cruise ship?
All right, but tonight my name is Will, and most nights my name is Will. Sometimes it's Alessandra, depending on the game I'm playing. But tonight I am playing Igara, Gama, and Choco. Mainly Igara and Gama, because as I've discovered, the multi-class animal companion scaling is a little bit rough for your animal companions, and as much as I joke about Choco being a trap Roomba, Will as the player cares about their safety, so they're just staying in the stable for now.
We love character development out of game.
Bop. As far as like my as far as my haunt outbreak would be, I would love to do it on a bullet train. Just the bullet train sounds like such a fun thing. Like, just like a train, like, oh, if you don't deal with the outbreak on this train before it gets to the final station, the world's going to end. It could be a very cool, heroic, like, thing. Could be cool.
I just think of Train to Busan,
Yeah.
and then I'm like,
Oh my god, wait. Bullet
no.
train vampires.
I mean, vampires are really just fancy zombies.
A night to stake your life on. I would do that in a heartbeat. That sounds like fun. Will Helsing.
Anyway, last but certainly not least,
Sylvania.
our I suppose if penultimate is second last, ultimate does imply last. So our ultimate introduction, Sarah. Please introduce yourself, your character, and your preferred haunted transport, I suppose it is.
Using 14 Logic, our savage introduction.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah Margaret, also known as Cosmic Deity 746 on Twitch. I'm playing Charlotte, the naughty toxicologist tonight. And honestly speaking, I don't really know.
Well, what's the
I
one
have
that would
no
terrify you the least?
idea.
Or the most, depending on what you're there for, story-wise.
Yeah, transportation wise, I feel like I'm under kind of the same. But instead of a bullet train, I'm more loving an Orient Express sort of function, an old steam or old coal-powered train sort of aspect of it, where there's like different cabins, where the sleeper cabins and stuff. I don't know if it's just me, but more like I would love to have that kind of Murder on the Orient Express vibe going on, but like maybe with more supernatural forces than human forces. I don't know. Just thought.
The origin of this question is mostly remembering one of the longer story sections in the audiobook for World War Z, where a submarine comes upon a cruise ship that had infected people on it, and it's quite the sight, like bloody handprints on like ballroom windows and stuff. No one was left on that cruise ship.
Well, no. But also you have to wonder how it got on that cruise ship in the first place.
It's very likely someone like went on and was sick or something. One of the interesting threads they have in World War Z is that not all infected people were infected via bites. There was a booming organ trade, like organ black market before the outbreak. And depending on what kind of thing you got, like a skin graft, it would take a while for the infection to reach your heart.
Oh, that's nasty.
Opposed to the one story where someone got a infected heart transplanted and they didn't last the night before they turned.
Well, yeah, that tracks. Still.
The World War Z
Excuse me, I have to go
good.
throw a criminal in prison.
Prison, no. But with that, our introductions are done. Will, why don't you go ahead and roll that intro, and we'll start the Strength of Thousands.
Buttons.
What have you?
And we're back.
To where we once belonged. When last we left our best and brightest of the Magambia, they had discovered that Corriday's absence at their kind of award ceremony, we can call it, is turning out to be a little more sinister than originally anticipated. Though I'm sure you all assumed the worst to begin with, but after dealing with some very aggressive slimes, with some void orbs and portals, and a horrifically
Orbs,
mutated
if you will.
Schwarbs, maybe? Shadow orb, Schwarbs? I don't
You
know.
called them void orbs. That's a vorb.
Vorb. Nope, I'm not going there. And a kind of mutated ogre, which you guys put to sleep and then bombed out of existence half with a whole lot of alchemist silliness.
Geneva Conventions. I barely even know her.
There is no Geneva Convention in this. There is Pathfinder Society rules, but you guys aren't Pathfinders.
Mm-hmm.
Now, speaking of the explosion, I have to start off the episode with a bit of an apology.
Uh-oh.
See, I spent a lot of time thinking about the NPCs and the encounters and the like, and I forgot about something in amongst your party. Specifically, an ability that, now that you guys are level 18 or what have you, that Endures in Darkness picked up. Which also, because I didn't quite understand it at first, before realizing that it's, I think, just on all the time. Because he is now a level 18 druid, Endures in Darkness has an ability called Primal Aegis. He surrounds himself with a thick field of protective primal energy. Him and everyone within 30 feet gains resistance equal to his wisdom modifier to acid, cold, electricity, fire, vitality, and void damage. So as long as you guys were within 30 feet, you all have resistance, I think it's like 5, to all of that. So you would have taken 5 less damage from that big fire explosion.
Swell.
Apologies for forgetting that. But
You're forgiven.
that means a lot to me, thank you.
I didn't get hit by it. I'm just saying.
But you guys are left with a location for the next sort of part of this investigation, what's called the Protea Pavilion, which apparently has been like removed from this plane, and you need to burn these 3 dried flowers you got to bring it back. You guys, as teachers of the Magambia, know where the pavilion is. You've never taught any classes or anything there. It's a weird old building with a weird reputation. If anyone wants, you can give me a society roll to kind of remember any other details you might know about it.
Yeah.
To get Ophelia's character sheet open.
What did I get? 42.
42. All right, so you remember that the Protea Pavilion has a lovely kind of garden outside of it that you kind of walk up to get to the entrance. It's a 2-story building, though the ground floor is much bigger. And there are some... Hold on, let me just... you rolled a 42. Because you got over a 40, I will tell you that you also recall there are a pair of very old statues in the garden. That you've always noticed going by, thinking, oh, those are pretty cool.
Hmm.
Do those statues maybe have a combat mode that we need to worry about?
Not that you're aware of, no one's ever mentioned that.
They'll probably come to life and try to kill us.
Okay.
But hey, if they're
Well-
constructs, I deal extra damage to them.
Well, that's good. To the pavilion.
Does anyone wish to do anything on the way? Any preparations you wish to make, or do you guys just want to dive right in?
I spent the time to full heal the party.
Yay,
Okay.
full heal the party.
Endures in Darkness, who now has the legendary medic feat, assists.
Nice.
Igor asks Sponge.
Scalpel
If I open my character
for
sheet.
Seps. Hot sauce.
All right. I'm going to move us.
Hot sauce.
I can't find my favorite hot sauce right now.
It's either that or liver's worst.
Ew.
Anyway, Proteus Pavilion.
Dusting over that.
It's
Where am
fun.
I?
It's when they're doing
There I am.
surgery on the clock in Alice in Wonderland. Scalpel, forceps, liverwurst. It's the Mad Hatter and the March Hare.
All right. Y'all should be on the map.
Okay.
Oh my.
I panicked. I was in the middle of something.
That's all right.
Excuse me, my Roll20 just randomly broke.
Oh no.
Also,
That's
that
a
one
strange
tree is preventing my sight line directly behind it.
This tree?
Everything else is fine. I can see everything else in existence except the things directly behind that via my from here
So
to
where are we on the map?
You are in the top left-hand corner.
there to
essentially.
there. I see nothing. But from here all around, I see everything.
I see everything.
Would you guys stop beating up on Benny? I thought I put the criminal away, but no, Chibi has to prove himself a man, apparently. By
Men.
beating up on a child.
You heard it here first, folks. Manhood is about bullying other children.
No, we will not be reinforcing toxic masculinity on here. Toxic masculinity is dead. We dance now.
I mean,
I don't. I don't
I mean,
dance, but...
I know you can.
Hmm?
I know you can.
I can do a lot of things. Doesn't mean I'm going to.
Aww. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. My apologies. Benny's the one picking the fights. He's just whining when he's losing.
It is toxic masculinity.
Oh, he and Kachio would be great friends. He does a lot of that. Huh, Pepper?
All right.
love
Does
it.
everyone have visibility on the map? You can see things?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There we
And
go. And
All right. Give me a quick second just to check something.
oh, also. Ba-doo.
hey, thanks, Sarah. That looks great.
Okay. What's going on?
All right. So you guys are at the path that leads into the kind of the courtyard or the little garden outside the entrance to the pavilion, which is up the path way over here. I'm not sure if you guys can see where I'm clicking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh. There seems to be some specific things in the way.
Once
Shall
in
we?
a while, Pathfinder will do this thing where you can see that a thing is on a token, and it just reminds me so vividly of old school animation where some things were on an animation cell and some things were clearly a part of the background, and you could tell what was about to become a trap door or what part of the cliff was about to fall off
Scooby-Doo.
because of what was drawn on what cell, and these tokens are giving that energy.
Very
Can I
classic. Very nice.
roll an
Um,
Arcana check to see what
I
we're
should
getting
note
with those?
that the pavilion itself still seems to be missing. Ooh.
Oh!
Marking 0 it is.
But we can see.
No, you
Is this
can't.
not Corday?
No.
Hey,
But
hello.
We can see her.
Yo.
Wow.
They're sitting there weaving.
They've got.
Oh, is that not Cord?
Nope.
I could have sworn that
Are
was
they
her
doing-
token.
Also, that's
Yeah.
like
It looks
3
like they're
encounters away.
doing-
Here,
looks
wait.
like
What
they're
we'll
doing
do
a
is,
little star stitch.
I mean, I can make them hear us. I can make it so everything within what level spells do we have now? We have 9. I can make it so everything within a mile hears us.
I don't know how that would help right now. I feel like we should just mosey forward.
Well, before
can
we
The
do
inevitability.
Can I at least look at these? Definitely not a construct before we walk by them.
We not a constructs.
Do you want to
Maybe an
make a
Arcana
perception check or
perhaps.
anything? Like, are you just trying to look at them, or are you trying to assess what they are from a distance?
I want to see if they're gonna jump me. I rolled a 46 in Arcana to see if there is any sort of magical hoodoo voodoo nonsense that is about to happen when we walk by these definitely not constructs.
Voodoo?
All right,
You
so
do.
Voodoo?
oh boy,
You remind me of the babe.
What,
The baby.
babe?
The babe with the. Like,
anyway,
we're
Don't worry, this is
stupid
just root
theater
beer.
people. What are we gonna do?
all right, so with a
Enjoy
46, that is even though these are rare things, upon reflection now, you're like, those look a little different than they usually do, and you realize they seem to have probably shrugged off a bunch of like corrosion and dust and crap that had collected on them over, probably like a century of sitting there. And these appear to be some variety of adamantine golem.
Oh, we should go away before we should walk away before we activate these and go buy some stuff.
And because this is essentially you're doing a knowledge check, and let's see, even with it being rare, that's plus 15.
Did roll a 46.
I know, I'm just double checking.
47
how
with discern secrets.
All right, give me 1 second. I just have to do some math here with 32. Yeah, you still got a critical success.
Hey!
So, okay, this is what I was apologizing for. So, immunities of the golems. Bleed, death effects, disease, doomed, drained, fatigued, healing, magic with an asterisk, mental, necromancy, non-lethal attacks, paralyzed, poisoned, sickened, unconscious.
Not acid though.
So what's
Not
that
acid, though.
asterisk on magic?
That was the second. Well, you got a crit. I'm just going to tell you the whole thing. Also, physical resistance 15, except adamantine. And the asterisk is golems have. They have the. Now, well, I may need your assistance with this because this is weirdly laid out
Golem
here.
anti-magic is fucking strange.
It says, and to be fair, this is unfortunately, I think, specifically magic.
Yeah.
Golem anti-magic. Harmed by acid. There's an extra damage amount if you just hit them with any amount of magic acid.
Acid.
It's quite a good deal. From areas or persistent damage. And healed by plant, which
Yeah.
is
So any spell with
weird.
the plant tag.
Which is very rare, actually. And this is possibly very important to you guys. Slowed by electricity.
So if they basically the way that works is if they take damage from electricity spell, they don't take damage, but they get slowed. If they take damage from a plant spell, they get healed. If they take damage from the acid spell, they take a fuck ton of damage. If you do any other types of magic against them, it does nothing.
But they don't seem to be active right now, though they do seem to have possibly like a little furnace in their tum-tum.
Matthew, I don't want to fight these.
Now here is the thing. Because
I
of the
do.
way because
I
of the
wanna
al-
fight 'em.
because of the changes for alchemist, holy
Oh.
shit, Sarah is powerful in this one.
Because
I
your
wanna fight 'em.
your
I wanna fight
potions
'em.
are magic now, aren't they?
Yes, and they're acid.
Oh, the remaster was so kind to you because otherwise that would have been really dumb. Like, it has to be magic acid.
Well, even when
Fuck
we
is
did
this
it,
NPC? They're not in the handouts.
Technically, you mean the one on the stairs?
Yes.
That's like almost like 2 encounters away.
Yeah, but I can see them from here.
Yeah, but they don't seem interested in you. They seem very interested in whatever they're weaving in their hands.
Well, yeah, but I would theoretically be able to recognize them.
Oh, give me a perception check.
They're
Yes,
so-
thank you.
they're so engrossed by the weave, we might as well call them Gale.
Just one for me, I guess. I can't roll perception for Agate. 37.
Anyone else want to roll perception?
Igora.
There we go. The full
Okay.
brain of 41.
Igora.
Does anyone remember Okoro?
Igora.
Yeah. But Orkoro, oh, he looks so nice in his sweet little handout photo. He looks so mean here.
Does he
He
look
looks so
okay?
unhappy.
Oh.
You look
does
so
look-
upset.
He doesn't even look unhappy. He looks disgusted.
He saw the cat bullying going on.
Cuts to the Igora class lecture. All right, now this is what happens when you got ants in your brain.
Can we pull up his original artwork? His original artwork, he looks so sweet.
Maybe later.
What happened to you, my sweet boy?
This is what happens.
You don't know anything happened. Maybe they're just having a bad day.
Because you had
They
a
must be
bad
having a
day.
really bad day.
Hello, Diglett.
All right, so you guys are standing there. There's some basically immobile golems standing around. What do you guys want to do?
Hey, Avi, do you have... Oh, Avi, what spell did your magical book give you this morning?
That's a good question. God, what spell did my magical book give me this morning?
Well, God's not right here right now, but I'll answer for her.
I do love how I'm the one who remembers that feature that Kevin has.
Yeah.
All right, so this is an arcane spell of what, level 9 or lower?
Mm-mm.
8 or lower? Okay. Um. Bum, 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 bum.
Bum 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 bum.
It's just ingrained in your freaking head.
That
Most
and
of the
the
time.
that and the chocobo music. Dun dun
That
dun
too.
dun 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 dun.
I'm gonna say you were thinking about Ophelia as you kind of ended your dreaming last night, and you come now with uncontrollable dance in your
I
repertoire.
already have uncontrollable dance.
Jeez, Matt.
Power word stun?
Acid storm?
That's not a spell for 8th level.
Oh,
It could be 8th level or lower.
it could be heightened wolf.
But no, I don't have power words done.
There you go. I
Notice
just-
that I love chat. Notice that in Age of Ashes too. The characters are not consistent between books. I was like, yeah, that's true.
All right, so yeah, you got power word stun.
Yeah.
You guys your extra spell. You got a mission to complete. Do you guys just want to burn those plants now and resummon the pavilion?
No, we'll wait until we're like at the front doors.
Okay, it's up to you.
Yeah. All right, so those
It's just like a
golems-
weird glitching shadow version of the pavilion right now. It's not like there's just an empty lot where it used to be. It's just like phased out.
All right, so we know those golems are going to come to life.
Igra, you look at one of the golems.
You said they're made of adamantine, right?
They are a type of adamantine golem. There's another what is the word I'm looking for? Adjective on the
Matt,
name.
can I ask you something? Give me 1 second here. Because Igora, as a summoner, would probably know this information.
Okay.
And I just want to get your ruling as a GM before I even think about using the spell slot. If
Wise caution.
I'm being cautious. So there's a creature called an Orgorger.
Mm-hmm.
It has a weapon called Adamantine Bite. Pretty
That would
obvious. Yeah.
Yeah.
It also has an ability called Devour Metal.
Okay.
So anytime the Orgorger,
Move on.
Yes.
Let's
Scores a
focus.
critical hit with an adamantine bite attack. It deals the same amount of damage to any metal armor worn by the target, automatically bypassing any hardness lower than 10. If a creature uses a shield block, it ignores the shield. The shield becomes automatically broken. And unattended items automatically take full damage, and it ignores hardness from all. And it takes full damage. And Orgor's adamantine bite attack also ignores hardness if it's lower than 10.
Was there a question in there?
I'm more just wondering if, because its attack doesn't say it is adamantine, it's just an adamantine bite. Is that rule, Matt? Do you as Matthew rule that as their attack being adamantine, or is it just flavor? That's what I want to know.
I would say because I will reward you remembering this specific type of monster by saying yes. Whoa.
I have wanted to use this monster for so long, Matthew. Alright, cool. Then I know what I'm doing. Thank you for the help. I appreciate you.
Also, I don't know why they didn't start these golems on the GM layer.
So since the
Who knows?
if the golems are going to let us pre-pot, I'm going to do some stuff.
I mean, that's the thing about the golems. They have a zone of patrol, and unless you walk into that, they do not care.
Cool. Hey, Avi, Charlotte, do you mind if I pre-pot?
I mean, I think you should be sober for this personally, but
Pre-
do
I-
you?
I
Don't worry,
apologize.
Why was I just thinking that?
I apologize. Pre-pot means like pre-enhance abilities and things, like pre-buff.
Oh,
Pre-potting.
so prepare
enhances your
for a
abilities.
fight.
If it makes you feel less anxious, Igra, you do what you gotta do.
You know, just
Go for
once
it.
I would like to be taken seriously.
Go for it. Go
It
for
is.
it.
We're taking you
All
very
right.
seriously.
So-
if you need to imbibe, then please.
Why do we drive on parkways and
Oh
park
my
on
god.
driveways? Why isn't phonetically spelled phonetically?
You don't think I don't sample my own product every now and then? Are you joking?
Help me. Okay.
Oh, you
there's-
make multiple kinds of acid?
Of course
If,
I do.
if y'all will
What do you
indulge
take me
then.
for? Magambi only pays his
Acknowledge
teachers
you?
so
What
much.
do you think
If
doing?
y'all will indulge me, I'm going to spend basically a round summoning the elemental, and then another
Mhm.
round summoning another elemental.
Do they
and
make
Okay.
then-
acid elementals?
These ones do acid damage, yes.
Sick.
And
How
then-
long
Strangely
do these
enough, I'm
summons
running out of
last for?
summons.
Well,
this is a
Not a good sign.
sustained up to a minute, so 10 rounds. So I've used one
Okay.
round up on this one.
okay.
And then, Avi, if you want to get us started with the lightning electric arc,
Sure,
put
sure.
Gamma there. Put them here.
I guess.
There.
What is the distance here? With reach spell, I can hit one of them. So maybe if Endures in Darkness and I want to throw one out at the same time.
Do the coordinated Kamehameha.
Does Endures in Darkness have reach spell?
Actually, yes, because he has levels in Wizard because of Megambia stuff.
Love that for them. All right, then we will each throw an electric arc at the same time. I'll aim for the one closest to me, and he can aim for the one closest to him.
All right, so despite the fact that they are standing still and essentially inactive, they are still going to get their reflex saves for this.
Mhm.
So
Meh.
Or.
I want to believe that this is not their best save.
It's very possible. All right, we're going to start that off.
Should Endures in Darkness be rolling more d4s? What's his
Probably.
highest spell
But
level?
remember, the damage doesn't matter.
Yeah,
That's true.
they won't deal damage.
All right,
true.
so that's going to be, I'll start with the, I'm going to put a quick little colored dot on the top one and the bottom one.
Ah,
This is
red
gonna be-
versus blue.
No, they're on the same team. First, red fails against Avi's, and bottom one. Also, I'm going to check.
That's
Yeah,
not
check
the
his
right spell
DC
DC.
because his DC should be higher.
His is also 34. So
Yay.
they both fail. So
Yay.
they're each slowed one, and we are now going to roll initiative.
I
Yeah.
love
What a
it.
great
Charlotte
way
wants
to
to just
start the
rain
game.
acid. Like, my
I-
time has come.
I think this is going to be the most cathartic encounter in this AP for Sarah.
You all laughed at me. You said I was mad. Well, who's mad now?
Who's mad now? Who's mad now? Magic acid. They told me it couldn't be done.
Oh, since I'm controlling Ophelia tonight, I get to
Yeah.
pick the music. Tonight's performance
It's
will
K-pop.
be brought to you by Ophelia Vocaloid form.
Oh,
Because
boy.
I think
Good track.
Ophelia doing Vocaloid stuff would be cool.
What Vocaloid
Agreed.
song?
I don't know any off the
Lavatory?
top of my head.
Lavatory is my favorite.
Oh, my favorite.
Lavatory is my favorite.
Okay.
We're
What?
learning things about Will tonight.
No,
It's
no,
it's legitimately
that's
my
a
favorite.
solid pick. That's
It's
a solid
legitimately
pick.
my favorite one. I listen to it like pretty constantly.
I was literally doing that asshole thing where like I was about to be like, "Oh, fake fan," but no fake.
You were
fan.
gatekeeping,
Correct. I was
and not
being
in a girl
gatekeeping
bossy way.
little asshole.
I listen to Vocaloid.
I don't know any Vocaloid
My girlfriend's
songs.
obsessed with K-pop. Like
Well,
I know they're
now you
different.
lost
I know
me.
they're different things, but like I listen to a wide range.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Ophelia is up first, then Avi Avi.
Disappointed.
I was on your side, Will.
I know. What we do is in the car ride when I'm driving her places, we alternate between K-pop and Vocaloid. Yeah. Anyway,
I listen to Stray Kids. That's my K-pop group.
I would.
Drop your favorite Vocaloid song in chat.
I am not going to throw any stones here because I spend a lot of time listening to anime openings. Some of them are just really good to like get pumping in the morning.
Man.
Otonoke is my favorite right now.
Also,
Let's go.
Goodness gracious. I'm not sure if I can necessarily recommend it to non-fans, but if anyone can, if you have like a Crunchyroll thing, go watch the One Piece fan letter episode. It is beautiful.
and if you like Vocaloid music and want to watch an anime, go watch Show by Rock. It's amazing.
So Will, what's Ophelia doing?
Did Ophelia go first?
Yes.
Oh
That's what I said a
Jesus!
second ago.
All right, Ophelia Vocaloid Bard song performance check. Kablamo.
That is a critical success.
Alrighty.
No,
Bing,
no,
bam,
just a
boom.
success.
Just a success. I don't know what that does, but Matt knows.
+2.
+2. And then we're going to
Hey,
Hey,
don't you meow at me. You're not supposed to be up there.
what an amazing.
This is now where we look at Zoe's abilities as a bard and realize that none of her abilities get around these creatures.
This is why I was apologizing to this
so-
majority magic party.
Zophelia is going to give haste to Charlotte.
Oh,
Hey,
just or a bomb
Yeah.
throwing.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to the end of Ophelia's turn. Avi, you're up. You seem to have
Hello.
glitched out the golems just a tiny bit, but suffered no damage.
Okay.
Hello.
Can someone remind me? I have a staff. I do have one acid dealing spell, and it is on a staff.
Mhm.
Do staffs level with you?
So if it's a cantrip, yes.
Okay, then no. Then this will remain a level 2 spell. And I will just cast it at red.
Acid arrow.
33.
Technically a 35.
35.
That will not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, looking for a 40.
Their AC is 40.
God damn it. Why do I have this creature stat block memorized, Matthew? Ugh, I hate myself.
And also, these are. I'll just tell you that this is what's called a lignified adamantine golem. Because it has actually some abilities I haven't mentioned yet.
Not Ligna.
Like,
I mean, still not as bad as mine goblins.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever seen that one clip of the Legends of Advantris where a witch takes one of the players' greatest jokes and it is these nuts joke?
Yeah.
And so he can't ever do a D's nuts joke ever again in campaign because a witch took that ability from him. And so he goes, it'd be mind gobbling. And then everyone's like, what is mind gobbling? He goes,
you know,
he
I'm
can't
going-
finish the joke. It's
I
so funny.
like this idea.
Right?
Yeah, I like this idea.
You have one action
Aurelia.
remaining, Avi.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do with it. I have a plus 18. I have a plus 22. What plus do I have to hit? I don't know. That's all I can do, unfortunately. I guess I could move
You
forward
did
a
roll
little
a
bit.
6.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see what I would need to do.
You have a plus 26. By the looks of it.
All right. Well, I will move. That does mean that I need to roll a 14 or higher.
Yeah.
Those are not great odds.
Don't
Sure.
tell me the
Yes, sir.
odds.
All right. I think it's Blue's turn.
It is indeed. Blue is going to hop down off this pedestal. It's just like a 5-foot drop. Double
Does a little like
checking.
dust cloud go up around it
Yes,
when
they
it
are
does? Nice.
very heavy.
I like this.
So
You could say they're full metal.
Jacket.
They're gonna get to about here.
Full metal jacket.
Sure.
Golems, play with me.
Will.
Yeah.
The well is dry.
It
You
is.
need to go home.
Nope.
It is going to it's tum tum with the little furnace. It is going to start rattle and clanking, and it is going to vent splinters. So it's going to do a 30-foot cone. And I should be able to catch
I shouldn't have moved.
Avi Avi and Gamma and at least one of the. Actually, if I angle it up, I can catch Igora too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get Gamma, Igora, Avi Avi, and one of the
Or
metal eaters.
gorgers.
Reflex save.
That is going to be a reflex save, yes.
Okay, Orgorger got a
24.
30. What's the DC, Matt?
38.
Okay, so Orgorger fails, Avi Avi succeeds,
Yay.
Gamma fails but not critically. And as long as I don't critically fail, it doesn't matter. I fail but not critically, so I'm good.
All right, and anyone who failed, you will be taking 12 persistent fire damage on your turn.
Okay.
And he cannot use this for another 3 rounds.
That's on a critical failure, Matt. It's 6 persistent fire damage.
Thank you.
And then
All right.
I'm just
44,
taking
so
22.
Yes.
44.
And amazingly, that's only 1 action, but I guess that's
Piercing.
why it has a recharge.
44 piercing.
And it is, because it's the closest thing, this one is just going to whack Gamma. These guys have staffs, apparently. They felt the need to give these guys staffs. Gamma doesn't wear any armor, right?
Gamma is Gamma.
Okay. Staff strike, 40.
Hits, does not crit.
Okay. 33 bludgeoning, and nothing breaks. Moving on to Endures in Darkness. Do I think I had an idea for him real quick?
So to be clear, Matt, I don't take that 40 damage because it moved and then it spewed and it was slowed 1.
Oh, good point. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me.
I forgot to for a second and I was like, wait a minute, that's 3 actions.
Yep. Endures is going to spend 2 actions to try and stun it again. Since it's a cantrip that can take away one of its actions, that's
Yeah.
kind of a spell.
I mean, honestly, that might be the most helpful thing Endurance can do other than healing in this one.
And honestly, as long as they don't critically succeed, which it did do. Wait, no, 34 Endures in Darkness, I
Yeah,
think
so
we
that would
said.
critically succeed still.
Okay, so it unfortunately then does not take any damage, so it doesn't get slowed.
Bummer.
Oh,
He
Matt.
Yep.
Their spell DC isn't right. It's 39.
Endures? Oh,
Yeah, they are a druid, correct?
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, so their key ability score was set to custom, which was set to 0.
God damn it, roll 20.
So it's 39.
Okay, so it at least fails, not critically, but it fails. And so it will be slowed 1 again. So blue is only going to have 1 action again next turn.
Nice.
That brings us. He's gonna move actually here, next to Ophelia.
Yes,
We
let's
move on
clump
to
up
this.
from the things that have a breath weapon endures. Excellent tactical idea.
I mean, he's not gonna get hit by it. Just the front line is again. Vent Splinters again. Ooh, a lot big one this time. And this one will again catch one of the guys, Igra and Avi Avi.
Yeah, I should not have moved forward. 38 exactly. Meet to beat.
Okay, so
Okay.
Igara succeeds, Avi succeeds.
27 then damage.
The top Ore Gorger critically fails, so it'll take 108 points of damage.
Jesus.
The fire damage doesn't matter because it can't take that much.
And this one can't
Then
use this
Gama.
again for another 2 rounds.
And natural 20 on Gamma, so we will succeed and take half.
Okay. And it was also slowed, so it can't do anything. So that's the end of its turn. We move on to Igara.
Free action. Ore Gorger gets 2 actions. We'll say Southern Ore Gorger.
Okay. Runs under the tree.
It's going to fly. It's going to stride to get to there, triggering AO if it has AO.
Double
sorry,
checking. They do not.
Cool. Boom. A 34 against this off guard AC. A 36 against this off guard AC will probably miss.
Just by a little.
Yep. And then one
38,
action for me
essentially.
to sustain. The other one, this one's going to go to the same area. Adamantine Bite. And natural one will miss.
Yeah. But you're in a good position now. A lot less cone vulnerable.
I think these guys eat armor crazy. That's why it was a question. I'm actually pretty sure these guys can break things if they're anything like Adamantium Golems. Then I still have 2 actions left. One action is going to be Boost Eidolon.
Roger, Dodger.
Boop. Which for the uninformed gets me a +2 status bonus to my damage rolls per weapon dice. So because I have 3 weapon dice, it's a +6 to damage.
Okay.
And then the top one.
What is happening? Oh, that's Charlotte. I thought like, well, why is Will measuring a cone?
Yeah.
I'm
And then for
determining.
the top one, Gama's just going to kick him. So that'll become a 43.
That will definitely hit.
So then that will turn into 20, 21, 26, 27, 28 magical slashing.
All right, 13 goes through.
Yep.
That was on red, right?
Yep.
God, thank these guys don't have as much health as the last ogre.
And that is my turn.
All right. We move on to the belle of the ball, possibly.
5,
Uh,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Also,
I'm
the
prettiest girl at
the
the
golems
party.
rumble a little bit, and then they vocalize, "Unauthorized personnel, you are not on the list. Vacate
Actually-
the premises, or you will be destroyed."
I feel like Ophelia would say, actually, I'm on every list.
Yes. Shoot.
Correction, incorrect.
Anyway, I'm going to throw a nice little acid flask at the red
Remember, you're
eye.
hasty too.
Yes, you have 4 actions, Sarah.
38. Well, I moved for 1, and then I've got a 38 plus
2.
2 is
That
40.
will hit. That will hit.
So that's 6, 7, 8 acid to him,
Now here's
and
the
then
thing.
10 splash to him and him.
The acid damage from the bomb itself, which will be 8, does not compare
Well,
to
18 because of Splash, Matthew.
the 58 you'll be doing because they are harmed by acid.
Hey, Matt, do you want to hear the other crazy thing?
What's that?
It also, if it hits, deals persistent acid damage to the creature.
It did hit, so
Yeah.
that'll be a nice-
3d6 persistent. Add a little acid icon.
So that is going to be 70 damage plus the 8 from there, so 78.
Plus
From
the
one
10,
bomb.
10 to this guy for the splash damage as well. So Blue got hit by splash.
And that's acid damage, so you know what? I'm just going to use the same. It's
Ooh.
just we're going to keep this simple.
Yep.
That's going to be another. And it was 10 splash damage?
Mm-hmm.
So that becomes 80.
Mm-hmm.
He took more from the splash than the other guy did. From the actual
Delightful.
bomb. So that was a good
Let's-
chunk of their health right away. That was one bomb.
Mhm.
one off.
Can I
39.
use a hero?
You do have a floating hero point.
Keep
so
in
you
mind that's attack number 1, so that's still also at a minus. Oh wait, no, that's
Oh.
attack number 2.
It's
The -5 is in there.
that's -5.
Why is it
I
not
just
listed?
rolled. I
It
rolled
is.
lower. It is. It's -1. Map
Yeah.
number 2.
No, but it
norm-
usually says on the
attack
thing.
number 2. Yeah, that's me being
Oh,
confused.
interesting.
Oh yeah.
Ignore me.
No, mine doesn't generally.
Ignore
so.
me.
Ignore
I'm
me.
gonna retry that and hope for a bigger roll. Nope, I critically failed.
Hubris, what's
Okay.
that?
Hubris.
It's
what?
humorous.
Yep.
You could crit fish with your third attack, or do you have to craft?
I have to grab.
Keep in
Okay.
mind, you do have 4 actions technically.
Yes, but they use 1 to move,
I
2
just wanted to
attacks.
move 2
And-
attacks, and then
okay.
I need to craft. So
Perfect.
that's it for me for right now. But I did
Good
a
turn.
nice little chunky chunk, so I'm gonna craft up and then whip out number 2. But I'm also running low on reagents, so we gotta make
Mhm.
this quick.
Ophelia, you are up.
It's me, Ophelia, from the popular band Ophelia. And I am going to Ophelia. They are going to Ophelia. Ophelia, 1 action.
All right, Pokemon.
Bard song boost. Action number 2. And action number 3 to Ascent is going to be. How many level 3 spell slots do you have, Ophelia? You still have 2 more of those. Let's make it 1 more. Will be a haste onto Gamma Igara.
My.
Let's
All
just
right.
try to burn this encounter down as fast as possible.
Avi.
All right. Can I at least hit both of them from here?
Yes.
If I reach spell, yes. Then I will reach spell and do electric arc for both of them.
All right. What is your DC?
I think it
39.
is also 39.
Yeah, it should be. I was really just. I don't know. We'll start with Red. Red, who is already slowed 1 on his next turn anyway, I think. No, he was slowed, but this would be a slow again. Succeeds, but not critically, so he still takes some damage, or he still takes a sort of hit, so he's still slowed.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And the second one really fails, so yep, they are both slowed again.
Woo.
Not the worst
That's my
use of your
turn.
turn, honestly.
Yeah, that's kind of why I positioned myself where I did, knowing that I was going to be in the line of fire so that I could hit both of them with reach spell. Which
We
wasn't a
start with
possibility beforehand.
Blue, who is going to turn. Because technically speaking, the Orgurger is closer, so it is perceived as the bigger threat. And it has 2 actions.
with
It's
that.
just going to whack it twice with a staff.
Okay, AC is 30. Okay, so that'll be 67, 68, 77, 74 points of damage for the first strike. It's still up.
Now this thing is just a monster, right? It has no armor.
Yeah, it's literally a ball of sentient metal.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a Pokemon if I ever saw one. 34.
Hits, so that'll be another 25.
Yep.
Still in the
And
triple digits.
that's it for Blue. Endures in darkness. He is going to move up and try and replicate Avi's success with a electric arc. Still 39, we know this. Starting with Blue. Fails. So they are now both slowed 2, I think.
Well,
He's-
technically, the one that just went would be still slowed 1 still,
yeah,
because it just had its turn. Yeah.
All right, so blue is no, blue is slowed 1, red is slowed 2.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it stacks.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. The stack, the slow. Okay, well, blue is slowed again anyway, so we have that going.
Unless an ability says it stacks, it does not stack.
All right, we're gonna move on to
Oh!
red.
Oh, okay. So red. So
Mhm.
sorry, Matt. I missed a trigger. Blue. When it ended its turn,
Yep.
because it's adjacent to the Ore Gorger, I need a reflex saving throw.
Blue.
Yes, DC 27,
Sorry to say.
natural 20. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, you can continue.
All right. We're moving on to red. Who, while there are things closer, it did see all the damage that Charlotte did, and like Omega level target detected, danger, danger, natural enemy, and they're gonna try and whack Charlotte twice with a stick.
Charlotte is Emma Snow.
Oh.
Ow.
Also, I need to ask, are you wearing any armor?
I have a yes, I am wearing armor, but it's like just base 10 armor.
Oh,
Traveler's
so-
clothes.
Okay, so I will say you are not stripped naked in stupid anime fashion by this strike, because it does have an ability called Destructive Strike, where on a crit hit, it just breaks your armor.
I mean, technically, it would just break the armor.
Yeah, but you can,
Yeah, but that's gross, and we don't do that here.
No, but we can fix it. It can be broken mechanically.
Also,
And-
I imagine Charlotte could instantly fix it with her crafting skills.
Yes, like literally right after.
But still take that 66 bludgeoning. And second attack, 47.
Yeah,
Is that a crit?
yeah, that's a crit.
68 bludgeoning.
66 plus 68.
Endures will probably help you out.
Ow.
And that's its turn. It is no longer slowed after this turn.
Ow.
Igra.
All right, so free action, sustain bottom, or Gorger. Or Gorger uses 2 actions for Searing Spew.
Oh.
The one in front of it, I need a DC 30 reflex save.
Okay.
39.
Succeeds, but not critically.
So it'll take 10 acid damage.
Oh, that triggers the thing. Is it an AoE?
Yes.
Area effect. All right, so that's going to be the full 66 then, plus whatever damage from it actually does.
So 10 acid damage after the success, and then
So 76 in total.
Yep.
That was blue?
that was to blue, yes. And then Igra, one action of 4, because I am hasted, is going to be commanding the other one that's at red to do the same thing.
All right. I'm going to roll his reflex.
As long as you don't hit a 40. Yeah, there you go.
You tempted fate there, Will.
It's a grand order. And then for Igra's now 3 remaining actions because of haste, Gamma is going to focus fire blue.
Blue is looking the most hurt.
So
Not by a lot.
I
but-
will boost Eidolon for 1 action, so they get a +6 to the damage. And then first attack will hit. Second attack will 35, 36, 37 off guard will still miss by 1. But first attack will deal 27 points, 27, 28, 29 points of slashing, of magical slashing.
29. So that becomes a nice 14.
Yep.
Oh, that was on red? Or
That was on
Blue.
blue.
Blue's- Yeah. Blue, who is well out of the triple digits.
Yep. And then that is my turn. Charlotte, take us home.
Okay.
I'm going to say they maybe tore a sleeve off your outfit. Not destroyed, but they damaged
But
your
will
armor.
require some fixing.
Yes.
Mechanically
I'll
broken.
fix it later. 42.
You are rolling well with these important acid things. Okay,
Mhm.
here we go again with the excessive acid damage.
Correct.
Okay. So that's gonna be, because it's an AoE,
6,
technically.
8.
Oh yeah, we forgot to add
8 plus the 45.
55 in fact.
So,
63.
additionally, 3d6 persistent on the red.
Do you want to roll that, or do you want me to roll that?
I'll roll it.
And that
Well,
persistent
That was pretty good.
will trigger it again.
persistent.
That
Yep.
persistent triggers the extra acid damage again.
Does it, or is this triggering the 10 from the persistent?
So the persistent damage is another set of damage. Like that technically happened at the end of its turn. And it's already happened once. So we technically missed the trigger already. But that's a person running
I
the
always
monster's
forget.
responsibility to
It just
track.
comes
It's-
around to my-
Anyway, and how much? Let's check for the second one, I guess. For this, actually, no, it just splash damage, so it just works. I'll roll that. I'll do the same damage. So that's going to be, the splash damage was 10, so that's 20, 65. Oof. Blue is looking kind of like a crushed soda can in a way, but like melted soda can. You ever put like a beer can into a fire?
No.
You
We're
ever
learning.
burn things?
Yes.
All sorts of
Just not
things.
that.
They're Americans. They burn fireworks.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm not even sure if you could count that as burning with fireworks. They just explode.
What do they do before then, Matthew?
have to
I don't
light 'em.
know.
And what do they do
Diffuse.
after that, Matthew?
Explode?
Have-
Yes.
You have to light them. You have to light them. They have to have fire.
All right. Let's not get into semantics about it. You
Especially
have,
when
that
we're
was one
running.
action, Sarah.
Who
What's
are
up?
you? What have you done to Matt?
Yeah. No semantics. That's not the Matthew I
Oh,
know.
That's
one
39. That's still one off, unfortunately.
But it's not a
for the
critical
second
fail,
attack.
so the
Yep.
splash damage still hits.
And it's still, and
Yeah.
because it's splash damage and because it's acid,
Hits both with
That-
splash.
it is
so
very
10.
easy for you to trigger that acid damage.
Delightful. Just a lot of
Ooh.
acid.
All right. So
Charlotte
that
is the belle of the ball, so to speak.
it's gonna be 10, or is it half splash damage? No. If it doesn't hit, or is it full
No, splash damage is
This
always
doesn't
full
take the
unless
full.
you critically miss.
Okay, so that's 10, so 14 plus 43 is 57. Okay, whew.
Semantically, I don't know how this works, but I'm all here for it. I'm gonna craft again.
And I suppose,
Blue.
was that another shaped bomb?
Yes.
Okay, so it caught blue as well.
Yes.
So yeah, he's gonna take the damage again too, and that is more than enough to melt blue.
Yay.
They had like 20 something HP left.
As it occurs to me,
Oh,
this is-
actually, hold on a sec. Pardon me. It gets reduced to 0, and then clang, 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 and it goes into repair mode.
Oh.
Oh, that's a shame.
It has its own
Oh.
version of orcish thing, but now it's going to be spending its turn repairing.
I'm still
It has
hasted,
one
right?
hit point right now, I think. Actually, give me a quick second just to make sure I'm doing this right.
Oh, you already deleted it off the initiative order, Matt.
That's fair.
Nuts. I guess it can't regenerate now.
No, damn.
If you
All right,
control
well, that's
Z,
the
it
end.
should come back.
Well.
Do it once more. Oh,
Oh,
No.
no, now I'm going
Nope.
even farther back.
Nope.
You know what? I'm just gonna say that.
He's
someone-
dead.
Yeah,
I mean, technically, it takes the persistent acid damage.
so
on
yeah,
its
it
turn.
probably would.
Yeah.
It can't out heal that, I don't think. So
Yeah.
Eh. Anyway, I
But-
tried for my last attack and it did not work. So moving on.
Ophelia, well, you've done a lot. Sarah. You've
Yeah.
done a lot.
alchemists, the best way to deal with golems. And
Kinda
I
makes
will,
sense.
I will die on that hill. My name's Ophelia. I sing songs. I'm going to shoot you in an air. I'm going to shoot you with an arrow now. I can make a way to
Like
make that
she's in the
rhyme.
room with us.
So that'll be a 45 for
45 will
18
definitely hit.
magical non-adamantine damage.
Magical, not adamantine.
Yep. Striking with bow.
Okay.
So 18.
So 3 damage.
Better than nothing. Misses.
It is true.
Yay.
Avi Avi.
First, same as this second, except for the other way around. Electric arc, and I'm gonna get both of them.
There's only one of them.
Well, yeah, but he's regenerating or something, and I want to put a stop to that.
That's fair.
Technically, they're slowed 1 when they're regenerating, so he'd be down to like 1 action anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Precisely.
So he couldn't repair 3 times. That's gonna be just reflex saves. Bum, bum, bum,
And
ba-dum.
if he's in repair mode, he should fail that automatically.
Nope. Unconscious people still can make reflex saves. This is the world we live in.
Pathfinder, man, get your shit together.
Stay away from the
Oddly
power
enough,
cords,
the blue
damn
one
it.
actually does pass. So
I know, which is ridiculous.
you have an action left. What would you like to do with it?
No, I don't. I used reach spell.
Oh, right. Endures in Darkness is going to actually just move up here. Well, actually, we're going to probably... Are we going to heal after this, maybe? Actually, you know what I
Yeah.
can do? I can do a heal that doesn't take a medicine check, that doesn't take a resource. I'm going to use a medicine check or battle medicine on Charlotte. 50. So that's going to be a good chunk of healing. 1 second, I keep forgetting what this is. 48 plus 50, because I critically succeeded on the legendary difficulty for medicine.
Nice.
Shit, I'm legendary now. That heal's gone up for
Charlotte,
me.
you get 78 HP back from a cute little
Nice.
mushroom man patting you.
I appreciate the cute little mushroom
Awesome.
man.
That's the sound he makes when he runs. And that's his turn because that was... Yeah, he's got nothing really he can contribute. Actually, he'll give guidance to Gamma.
Nice.
The red one is still kicking. He's gonna target Gamma. He only has 2 actions though. Staff strike, 47.
Hits does not. Hits and crits. That'll be 68.
68,
Nice.
and then 34, which will not hit.
34, which will not hit.
All right. Igra.
Free action. This one gets to go over there, and it's going to attempt to the nom
Nom nom nom nom nom nom
Nom
nom.
nom nom nom.
or gorger. Gorge. No. Other one is going to get 2 actions. It can't use its searing spew, so it's going to bite twice and miss and miss. And then Gamma gets 3 attacks with 2 attacks with a boosted
Eidolon. Yeah.
boosted Eidolon. I can't speak today. That one will miss. That one, second one, will hit with a 44
Yep.
against the soft guard. And that'll be 29, 30, 31 slashing damage. And because it's a construct, I have to remember it's additional 6 damage to it being a construct. So 45 damage.
It's so close. It's so close. Someone look at it mean.
And I simply say, Charlotte, enjoy the catharsis.
Echo.
Don't put too much mustard on it. That's how bad things happen. That's how you get a mustard stain on your shirt, and it's so hard to get mustard.
Ew.
It's so hard to get mustard.
Gross.
You not like
Ew.
mustard?
No, that roll was disgusting.
Oh, that was just like thought you didn't like my
Wanna use
metaphor.
I mean,
hero points?
It's
You have one
it's
more
not
hero
a,
point.
No, Charlotte, it's not a critical miss. You will deal splash damage and finish this thing with
That
this.
is true.
You just
That
have to
is
hit it
true.
in its neighborhood for this. Oh God.
Yeah, I hit it. I hit it. I hit it right here, and the splash damage went that way.
You know what? Yeah, and
Oops,
these things
I
may be in
tripped.
repair mode, but you guys can just like acid stomp them or something. I'm not even gonna bother. You have conquered this encounter. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, or whatever emote my character does.
Adamantine golems. At least
Mine
it
does
wasn't
the
a demi-lich and an
with
anti-magic
their foot
field.
popping. It's cute.
How do you control that? Like,
Huh?
is there a way to preset which victory animation you do?
Yes.
Coral! What's going on?
It's related to your race. Yeah, what's going on? What? Huh? What?
I'm yelling to Okoro down here.
Birds on the stairs.
Oh. Right.
They're just weaving sticks and twigs.
What's the deal,
Here,
man?
wait, everyone, stop before we go any forward. Medicine circle.
Oh.
Medicine
How long, do you
circle.
spend, how long do you spend in your little patty cake circle?
It takes me about 20 minutes to get everyone up to full at this point.
All right, but it will
Because
be very awkward.
I'm doing 4d8
and
plus
Endures will
45.
with Endures help, it probably takes like 10 minutes.
Yeah, plus
That's
48
not
plus
enough time for me
45.
to get reagents.
You
I'm
need-
Yes,
gonna
it is.
exhaust my
That's
stores.
for the alchemist. That's enough time. 10 minutes is a reagent refresh. That's one.
Are they
Delightful.
Yeah,
how much
So
is it
that's
for
one.
focus regain, is it?
10 minutes.
Okay. So reagents are like focus things?
Yeah.
All right, what do you guys want to do now?
Give me 1 second just to make sure I'm relatively close to full. Yeah, I'm relatively close to full with that. So yeah, it takes us 20 minutes, so you'll get 2 versatile vials back, Charlotte.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you guys want to do?
I don't know.
Want to yell at him some more? What's
Yeah.
going on, man?
Just advance.
All right. When Gamma advances to there,
Yeah.
This tree unroots itself from the ground and walks into the path. It's not pictured in this, but it's actually a very interesting looking kind of tree because not only does it have like a large collection of various amulets hanging from its branches, it also seems to have like woven red thread amongst its various branches. You're not sure what it means, but it's almost like it's like the conspiracy board thing, except there's no pictures or anything. It's just like red thread through all its branches.
Hey, Avi, this will be good practice.
There is a pagan ritual of marriage that is not officially recognized by the church of anything, in which 2 lovers tie a specific knot together and then tie it to a tree, and it's usually with red rope.
This tree blocks your way and states there is no admittance except for Corriday and her authorized pupils. And you see the person on the stairs smirk a little bit when they say that.
Hey, aren't we technically... Wait. Technically speaking...
Don't we have the things?
Avi, are you a Rain Scribe? Who's a Rain Scribe in our group? Because at this point, we outrank
Amelia.
Corriday.
I'm
I think
Not
Amelia
sure you
has
do,
them as a
actually.
minor. We don't.
You're not the head of anything.
Unfortunate but true.
We are
Yes, but
literally the
we were
new...
sent here by the head of the school.
Yeah, but you're not approved by Corriday.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
Corriday is
don't- I-
being brain controlled by
You guys
ants.
better. You
think
guys better
Corriday
leave.
cares. Wait, no, but don't we have the thing?
My
You have
friend,
the- The flowers are useful to bring the thing back, the pavilion back to this plane of existence.
My friend, we have 2 Californians in this party. If there's one thing they know how to do, it's burn trees.
I actually
Well,
typically run
okay.
away from that, but
I try to
Wow,
avoid
well,
it as much
wow.
as possible.
Deal. Stop biting.
I'm giving myself a villain point.
You already got one.
Considering we have a friend who has
Card to
to
stream,
go
Carrie gave you one.
like put his life on the line, I don't think that we
Yeah.
actually would.
That's fair.
Anyway,
So,
anyway, looks like
you
we're
got-
fighting this tree.
Yeah, you guys have met the condition of debate it or refuse to leave.
I will
Can
debate
we-
it.
Can we debate the tree?
No, debating it causes it to attack. It is
Oh.
it is not a debater.
Oh,
Can I roll initiative, please?
Yes, you can roll initiative.
Okay.
no, it's a fern. It's not a debater, it's a fern.
I mean,
Oh, the tracker wasn't up. Matthew, you bamboozled me.
Will took it down.
William!
William Banner.
Thank you. I
Will you?
rolled really good for initiative this time.
Being
Sort of.
Wait, what happened?
yeah,
What
a little
happened?
better.
What
happened?
happened? I had no show.
What is happening?
Were you clicked on initiative or were you clicked
Well,
on
you
perception?
rolled perception. That would be why.
Did I?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah,
it's
that would
perception.
explain
Aren't I a
that.
stinker?
Hey!
Nice. You are rolling really well tonight.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. We once again start with
Lord.
Charlotte, and I will say, this does look like a tree. That's all I'm
Yay.
going to say about that.
Frag out.
I'm just going to tell you guys
10,
this because there's absolutely no
20,
way this is
25,
going to matter to
30.
you. It has resistance 20 to wood.
Do you know what? That's actually highly relevant to
Very
Igor because a couple of the spells that I do have the wood
Oh, a
tag
couple?
in it now. Yes.
Have you ever used them?
Yes.
That's a 47 to hit.
Yay!
Actually, just hits by a little bit. This thing's got a higher AC than the golems, which is a
Oh,
little nutty.
nor.
Well,
but
it's still gonna get 25 fire damage plus 10 fire splash plus 3 persistent fire damage.
all right. So that's going to be 35 to begin with, and surprise, surprise, the tree takes extra damage from fire. Not as much as the acid guys,
Surprise.
but so that was 35. So that becomes 55 as the tree goes ow, 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 ow.
I feel like as it starts to like burn a little bit, Charlotte, whose goggles are usually always on, her 4 pain goggles are always on when she's fighting. It's just like one of those weird reflective like as the flames are shown through it.
Matthew.
She's on a power trip.
I apologize for interrupting. Is the tree immune to fear?
You have no idea.
So, okay, I'm going to roll my battle cry that I get at the
Yes.
start of every combat.
Yes.
I
Go
will
ahead.
waste the time rolling it. So that will be a 43 against its will DC.
Its will DC, its basic will is 33, so that is exactly it.
So that's a success, a meet to beat.
To beat, yes.
So, is it immune to fear, Matthew?
No,
It's frightened 1.
yes.
Thank you.
Ooh, trees or frogs. Ugh.
Caro.
They'll get slime on me because they're gross.
I mean, I can't argue. Okay.
Anyway, where did my initiative tracker go?
It's right here.
Um,
I don't like trees.
we had one action from Sarah. Did you move twice or move once?
I moved twice
Okay,
and
so,
then fired once.
fair enough. We
So
moved
I'm
to
done.
Tapondo, which is their name because they are a unique creature.
Yes.
They are going to move. I
Almost
think
makes
they-
you sad. We gotta
So
burn
I'll
it.
put that there.
Well, they're very not friendly. They have been apparently sitting and stewing in their bitterness on the grounds here for years. It's got a whole backstory
How
that you're-
very untree-ish.
that you have no way of finding out because it refuses to talk to you based on the AP.
Ah.
So I'm like, why did you bother? Its movement as a tree is
Why
only
give
20.
backstory if can't hear
Um,
backstory?
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, unfortunately, it doesn't have the movement to get within range of its cool branch whip attack. Um, Actually, it's going to have to move twice because technically Gamma is like 15 feet away, I think.
Yeah.
So
Pluck.
it's going to move Gamma. No, you haven't acted yet, so
I
you don't
haven't
get your
acted yet.
ale.
You're fine.
Alright. It's going to move right up to Gamma, and it's just going to whack him once with a branch.
I'm glad to see.
43.
Good for you.
43 is a hit, not a crit.
Just 29 bludgeoning as it brings a branch down on his head.
29 bludgeoning.
Oh, and the persistent fire damage, which
Yep.
was
3.
3.
Then
Which
add
becomes
fire
23.
weaknesses. Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow. Hot, hot, hot. We move on to Ophelia, then Avi Avi.
All right. Ophelia will sing a song about chopping trees down. And boom, 51.
That will be a critical success. The critical DC is 48, so you get +3.
All right. And then Ophelia is going to take a shot at the tree with their oath bow. No. And they'll take another shot and miss.
No. Avi Avi, you're up.
Avi.
Alrighty, I'm gonna do a little intelligence check, a little discern of secrets. Is that gonna be Arcana? by any chance?
With this,
Please.
because this is a Fae, yes.
Yay! 47.
Actually.
Oh yeah, well, am I
No,
wrong?
I'm not saying anything.
Shut your whore mouth.
Well, you still rolled really well. So,
Yay.
what are you looking for specifically?
What's its weakest save?
Oddly enough, for a tree, fort. It's more nimble than it is tough.
Hugh Blight,
Okay.
3.
Okay, that tells me that its will save is maybe middling, but it should be the highest one theoretically.
McKenna, you get a hero point on Wednesday. I am so proud of you
Why?
because you've begun figuring out the baseline mechanics of what makes everything in PF2 tick, and I'm so happy.
Looking for the weakest save?
No, like by being like, okay, so it probably means that
Are
will
you
save is
meaning for
middling.
this to sound condescending?
No, I am so excited that someone else thinks about this type of thing.
He would talk slower if he was being condescending. He's excited, so you know it's genuine.
Like, this is really awesome. I'm really happy about this.
Anyway, what
Anyway.
are you doing with the rest of your 2 actions?
The rest of my 2 actions, I suppose I am looking at my saving throws real quick to see what's going on. What's going on?
What's going on in there?
What necessitates a fortitude save? And I think disintegrate is on the list. The issue is that its AC is just so high. That's the trouble with disintegrate. Is Bard Song up, by the way, +3?
Yep.
Sweet. Fuck it, I'll do disintegrate.
Oh, you have a hero point.
I'm gonna use a hero point because that sucks.
Yeah, that's that was confusing for a second. It
40
turned...
is not that much better.
No, sorry. Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Well, that's my turn.
Igra.
Igara.
Igra. Oh, I suppose what's the flat check to get rid of the persistent fire?
15.
It fails by 1.
Yep. Igara is going to Igara is going to have fun. Igra is going to spend 1 action to boost Eidolon
Okay.
to give Gamma +6 to their damage rolls.
Okay.
And then Gamma is just going to go to town on this tree. So a 49, 50, 51, 52.
That will definitely hit.
So 24 sonic damage. Is this tree a construct?
No.
Cool. Second attack.
Takes all the damage though.
And then that will miss. And then Igara is going to yell out something along the lines of we got this, team. And yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Endures in Darkness is, oh boy.
I do it level 7. Can I change?
Endures in Darkness is going to try and shoot off a stone lance. That is absolutely not the right plus thing. This should. Oh, why is, I feel Roll20 has messed me up again.
It has.
So hold on. I rolled an actual 19, and his spell attack roll is 29. So that would be a 48 plus
40.
Well, 19 plus 29 would be 48, right?
No, that would be 49.
19 plus 29 equals
57.
48. 19 plus 29 is 48.
Okay, I might be going crazy. Oh, I think I said
but
29 plus 29.
Plus
Yeah.
3 from the Bard Song is 51, so that will definitely hit. So, Endures in Darkness does a swirly motion. A bunch of rocks and mud come up from the ground and then compress into like a drill that he then fires through the air. And it slams into the tree and does 43 damage. So that's a focus point gone. 43. It was a 2-action spell. Oh, good. He's well within range. He is going to move just here to be in line with Ophelia. And that will be Endura's turn. Charlotte, you are up.
Okay. We're going to throw another one.
Another one.
Ah!
Oh.
That one I will hero.
Do you have a hero point left?
We got
Do
two.
I?
We got 2 at
Have
the
you-
start of the session.
Okay, you've only used one, right?
One. Yeah.
You're good then.
Better.
Much better. Goodness.
48 plus 3 Bard Song.
All right, so that is
Go
going to
on.
be. All right, so it's 20 fire damage with Bard Song. The splash damage doesn't get increased, but that's still going to be 30 plus the 20 from its vulnerability to fire, so that'll be 50 fire damage. Oof. You were just Molotov cocktailing this poor tree, though it is a mean tree.
Essentially.
That's one action.
I don't have anything else fire based, so that's not gonna help because that's poison. Yeah.
I mean, I'll say it because Avi did roll that check. It doesn't
Yeah.
have any immunity to poison. And she did also discover that Fort is its weakest save.
That might actually help. Okay, I will say it's within 5 feet of Gamma,
It is.
so therefore I will utilize
Pito, form of
Pito.
woodpecker.
Ha ha ha.
Oh god, no! I did this to myself.
Yes, you did.
so I will attack with Pito after applying a poison. So one to apply poison, second to a secondary attack with Pito, or is that a
It is an attack roll, so yes.
okay. Ah,
Nat 6, I'm sorry.
damn, that's unfortunate. Well, Pito still has the poison applied,
Yeah,
so we'll try
applied
again.
like a dry rub.
I just take a little bit of that poison vial and it gets sucked into the little ink blots of its
right.
skin.
But we return to Tapondo's turn, who is now within range. Double checking to use his cool ability. Igara, Gamma. All right, he is going to. It's sadly not perfectly useful because there's only 3 people within 20 feet. Actually, hold on a sec. No, it increases to 20, doesn't add 20. So yeah, I'm gonna use Branch Whip, where I get to do technically 4, but it's only 3 because it has to be to different targets. So I'm gonna attack Igra, Gamma, and Charlotte with this. These attacks count towards his multiple attack penalty, but the penalty doesn't increase until after all 4 attacks. So are these all number
At
1
attack 1. Yep.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense than what I thought. All right, so Igara, 20 indictments won't hit.
Misses.
Yep. Gamma, 36.
Misses.
Charlotte, 36. Probably won't hit.
That misses.
You all
No,
duck.
wait, no, hold on. That's meat to beat.
Just hits then.
Aw.
26 bludgeoning as a branch comes out of nowhere and just clips you in the side of the head.
Ow!
Also, it's a little on fire. What was the persistent fire damage for this turn again? It was
3.
okay. Well, that becomes it's fire damage, so that becomes 23. And I'm going to try and shake out the fire. I do not.
Nope. Still on fire.
And that was 2 actions, and then it's just gonna do a second attack at Gamma. Nope.
Nope.
He's got smoke in his eyes. We move on to Ophelia.
Ophelia's eyes are going to turn completely black as she keeps Bard Song up. And then Ophelia is going to...
Start singing Evanescence.
Oh, Ophelia.
Yep, exactly.
Ophelia doesn't have Blight. So, on the back end of the creature...
Mhm.
Oh, bad damage, but a sound burst.
Okay, fort save, which we know is not great. Lapondo, make a fort save. Boop. Still succeeds.
So it'll be half of 33, so 16.
16. All right, moving on. Avi, you are up. Followed by Igra.
I think I will do maybe another intelligence check, see if I do any better. We
Sure.
can get more information. A little discern secrets. That'll be a 50
Okay.
with discern secrets.
I'm just going to tell you everything that's left that's
Thank
relevant. I would give you for free the resistance to wood 20. They do have one other weakness, but sadly I don't think it's going to be very relevant. It's cold iron, and it's just the same as the fire resistance.
Same. And I almost took Iron Spike too, but then I was like, no, that doesn't work. She's also fake.
Yeah, there's actually these guys are a lot less complicated than the golem. He's just a big old
Sure.
tree. One thing he does have, but this isn't going to be particularly relevant because none of you use like proper weapons. A non-cold iron metal object damages the Tapundo. Effect: he turns the thing that hit him into wood.
Oh, that's fun.
It is fun. Not particularly relevant against a whole bunch of casters.
Yeah.
Unless you
Maybe-
one of you was with a Magus, that would be
I
kind of annoying.
swear to God, this campaign is written for a bunch of rogues and barbarians. I don't know
Well-
why they did that.
Also clerics and maybe Maguses.
Melee builds. They keep
There's a lot of
insisting
stuff
there's
that
going to be
is-
melee builds.
Yeah,
And I'm sure there will be, but I have to imagine the majority of people
Though-
who play this campaign want to play some manner of caster.
Well,
more-
that's
more
why
academic.
that's why they baked in the free casting archetype.
All right, 2 actions now for remaining.
Sure. I think I didn't hear any resistances to anything mental or whatever, and we already have persistent fire damage going. Yes.
Potentially, yes.
Okay, then I think I'm gonna try to hit him with Phantasmal Killer.
Oh, okay. Will.
Yes.
Not its best save, not its worst save.
No, from Baldur's Gate.
Oh,
Oh,
We
I
love
don't-
that Will too. That Will is great and should have more story content.
He
yes.
should. He deserves it. He is sweet baby.
Succeeds, but not
Yeah.
critically.
Well, they still take 4d6 mental damage and are frightened 1.
How much damage? Sorry.
4d6. I'm rolling it now.
Ooh.
11.
+3.
So 14. All right. Yeah, it's under half. I'm telling you that now because we're in the last, few minutes of the show. Igra,
Hello.
bring us home.
I don't have the output to do that. Boost.
That's quitter talk.
No, because I don't have the ability to summon that strong of a dragon. So yeah, I'm going to boost and strike thrice. Oh, that not Igra. Ignore me.
Ignore me.
Wrong button, Will. That's Ophelia. Where's Gamma? There's Gamma. Attack the first. 48.
That will hit with Bard's Song. And actually by 1 anyway.
So 24 psionic damage.
24. Yep.
Attack number 2. Nope. And that's my turn.
All right. Endures in darkness. He also doesn't have much in the way of spells, being a druid that isn't a wildfire druid. That's kind of makes sense.
I'm not going to lie. I probably overdid it on the elemental summoning during the adamantine golem encounter, but it's okay.
I don't want to use this. He's just gonna. You know what? He's gonna do another.
Doesn't Durs not
Stone
have
Lance.
that like fire bursty thing that's like
He does, but it's so huge.
yeah, just drop it like right here.
I don't want to do that. It's like that would potentially get the person on their stairs, and you don't know they're an enemy yet. Stone Lance again.
Haven't helped us.
We know they're being a little bit of an asshole.
So that's
Yeah.
another nat 19. So we determined that with Bard Song, that becomes like a 50-something that will hit. I'm going to reprogram his Stone Lance later. So that's actually that's 60 damage with Bard Song. So,
Yep.
so that's another focus point gone.
Go through your eyes.
And Endures is going to give guidance to Gamma. Charlotte, you're up. The tree is looking pretty damn hurt. It's got like less than a third of its health left. Actually, hold on a second.
Also-
Let's fight with Pita again. All right. I got a problem here.
You rolled a 2 this time.
Oh, that's just unfortunate.
Jeez.
But actually, Charlotte, it doesn't particularly matter because this thing is actually past a particular threshold and it legs it. Gamma can make one attempt to try and
Yay!
stop it.
Nope.
It flees into the trees, vowing vengeance in the golden ending, maybe. I don't know.
Bye, you jerk. Not very
It wouldn't be the
lucky.
first tree.
Won't be the first tree we kill. Well,
Koro, buddy, what's going on?
All right, we're going to engage in a little bit of block text or something here before we end tonight.
if we have to kill them, we can resurrect them.
So,
Hoping we won't.
Have the religion stats for that, do you?
Okoro brightens when you guys draw close, but their grin is cold and cruel. Not at all like the jovial smile that you've always seen them have. This uncharacteristic look, along with you guys, actually, everyone give me a quick perception check.
Buddy, what happened?
Ants, brainwashing ants. They're running. There's
Nice.
ants in their brain.
Ants in their
Um,
pants.
I'm gonna say everyone actually everyone except Gamma notices this. I'm gonna assume you guys are gonna get a little closer actually before this happens, like here or something. This is so strange. Their shadow looks shredded.
Oh, gross.
Like it's tattered slightly. It's not moving independently of them, but it's got like pieces missing, which doesn't make any sense. Um, Something is very wrong here. Visitors aren't welcome, he says through his cruel smile. But I can't wait to show you how fast I can kill you with this. And
So we're doing this
something
the hard
in the
way.
bushes, something in the bushes ruffles. And that's where we're going to end tonight. Something is wrong with the students. Some dark force has perhaps influenced her. Who knows?
All right.
We'll see.
Well, thank you all so
Um,
much for coming.
Yeah.
Oh, anything else, Matt?
He shouts out as whatever he had prepared launches in the bushes. The king will hatch from the egg, and we shall serve him.
Yeah, see, brainwashed by ants. Okay, let's kill this person and resurrect him. Thank you all so much for coming to tonight's episode of the Strength of Thousands AP. Check out our many other shows here on the channel. Check out our many other shows like The Sprout stream tomorrow night, Wild Ambition on Wednesday. What was going to be a very spooky encounter has now been changed because Matt rolled a natural 20 at the end of our last session.
Always look up in horror movies.
Yeah, always look up in horror movies. Whilst we're here, I'm quickly going to open up Twitch.
Also, I'm going to say you guys have now encountered the first of the Unshadowed.
And we are going to go and raid Onyx, one of the Final Fantasy streamers that I've gotten into watching. So thank you all so much for coming. Check out our many other shows here on the channel, and we'll see you all on
The
next
next
one.
one.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, this is the person who's doing the culinary quest.